Inviting me to have a seat beside his desk, Jacques was pale and obviously shaken. He slid his chair close to mine and spoke painfully. "I'm sorry to have to tell you, Tony, but Trinity is probably dead." I was stunned for a moment, but soon recovered. "What happened?" I asked. "We're not sure yet. One of our case officers was ambushed last night servicing a drop to Trinity." The case officer was Mary Peters, one of the best and most elusive operatives under cover of the Little Interest Group. For almost a year, she had serviced Trinity signal and drop sites without raising the slightest suspicion. "Is she all right?" "She's shaking," Jacques said angrily. "They roughed her up pretty bad, and she fought back, apparently hurting a couple of those thugs. Then they threw her in Lubyanka and made all sorts of threats, but the embassy consul finally sprung her. The Sovs have PNG'd her." I sagged in my chair at this terrible news, which was the last thing any of us wanted to hear about an agent in place. Beyond the obvious strategy of the situation, we were now mired in uncertainty. Had a tradecraft mistake led to Trinity's exposure? In every case, we had tried to err on the side of caution, keeping an agent operational only as long as it seemed safe. Our exfiltration ops plan for Trinity was already well advanced, but now it was no use. Because the KGB had ambushed Mary Peters at a drop site, it was clear that they had managed to extract information from Trinity. How long had they been controlling him? How much of his product was valid? Such questions could not easily be answered. But I did know from the Directorate of Operations that most of Trinity's remarkable flood of intelligence had been of unprecedented sterling quality, so his compromise must have been recent. Over the coming weeks, we all watched tensely for Soviet government reaction. The KGB was always very careful about making a plausible espionage case against a government official. Once they had enough evidence for a convincing public trial, however, they proceeded quickly with the process, followed by a death sentence. While waiting for Trinity's trial and inevitable sentence, the DO and OTS performed an urgent damage control assessment. What tradecraft secrets had been compromised? Exactly what could Trinity have told the KGB about our people and methods?